Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cookley Bushcraft channel. Okay, so I'm in a very wild, very remote part of the Tiger Forest. I'm looking for a birch tree to tap, so I've been hiking for a few days and I think, oh hang on, yeah, I'm looking for birch trees. I'm in Finland, you generally don't have to go very far. I'm just outside my house. We're going to try and tap that tree there. So yeah, I tried to tap a birch tree maybe just under a week ago, but I'm looking at the buds on these ones here and they're starting to open up a little. Let's have a look at this birch tree over here. Okay, so you see how the buds are starting to open. So you've only got a short window in time for doing this, and as if you're watching this video just after I upload it, it's the beginning of June. Wherever you are, unless you're very far north, you're already going to be too late. In England, I think tap in early March, but yeah, the window's quite small that you've got for doing this, only a couple of weeks. Okay, so this time I'm going to check first that we actually have got some sap moving. Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks better. So anyone who's worried about me damaging the tree, I checked on some birch trees last time I was back in England that I used to tap some 15-20 years ago, and they looked absolutely fine. Now you don't need to go in too deep. That's probably plenty. I've angled the drill upwards, as you can see. And I would recommend you to try and find something for doing this that's food safe. Here what I've got probably isn't. It's actually a cable that I've stripped the inside out. Let's just clean the outside edge of the hole a little. And I have here a traditional Finnish receptacle. Kosu. Kosken korva. We like our vodka around here. Okay, so there we go. Oh, that's flowing nicely. So why tap birch trees? What's the sap good for? Well, you often hear it called birch water, and it's basically water with a little bit of natural flavouring and also, you know, starches, carbohydrates, proteins, enzymes, amino acids, a whole load of vitamins and minerals. It's a good, in Scandinavia it's seen as being a good spring tonic. And yeah, it's got lots of antioxidants too. And yeah, it's really good for hangovers as well, you know. So once you've emptied your vodka bottle, you can sleep it off for a little bit while it's filling full of birch sap. Yeah, it can be fermented. It can be made into a wine or a beer. It can be boiled down to make a syrup, much the same as maple syrup. And yeah, so what am I going to do with it? Well, I'm just going to drink it as it is. It's nice, you know. Yeah, it's also used quite often for making pine needle tea. I'll put in a video to that in the description by a channel called Stories and Film. Stories and Film is coming up to 1,000 subscribers now, so if you want to check his channel out, and I'm sure he'll appreciate it. So yeah, link to that in the description. He made a very nice video about it. There's other ways you can go about harvesting it, as if you haven't got a tube and a drill. One thing you can do is just cut a branch off and hang your bottle off the branch. Just make sure it's securely tied on, otherwise it'll fall off with the weight of the liquid, obviously. And also you can do well, the Stories and Film video the same way. So basically, have we got a bit of wood here? Yes, of course we have. Okay, so basically you make what's called a spile. If you've seen Ray May's programs, he made a very fancy one on one of his with a hook on it that could actually hold his billy can. There's no need to be that fancy. But yeah, you basically get a stick, hollow it out. Recommended tool for the job, flexi cut carving jack. So you just hollow the top side. Yeah, so a little depression in the top. You make a cut with your knife to the same size as that, hammer it in, and the sap will drip off the end. But yeah, there's much more in-depth explanation with a video in the link. So the way I used to go about it when I was in England, actually, and this was quite a good method. I had a hydration pack, a hydration bladder, like a camelback thing, a really cheap, nasty one. The valve that goes in your mouth didn't work particularly well. So what I did was I cut the valve off, and yeah, it had a little handle to hang it from. So you know, I cut the valve off. It was a 10mm tube, 10mm drill bit. Drill a hole in. I'd take the cap off the bag to yeah, to let the air out, and yeah, it worked really well, and you could just hang it off a branch. It was great. I think I've got that still in a box somewhere back in the UK, but it'd be nice to have here. But to be perfectly honest, the fancy Costco Cordova vodka bottle looks much nicer in the video, I think. Probably make quite a good thumbnail too. It appears to have slowed down quite considerably. Anyway, I think this tree's given enough for this year. Not exactly the most bushcrafty set of tools, but can't be bothered going looking in their house for something something else. Right then. Thank you, Trey. I would recommend that you keep this stuff in the fridge. It's better cold, and also it doesn't really keep for all of that long. You could also freeze it as if you wanted to. So what's it taste like? It doesn't really taste very strong at all. It's just like a very soft water with just a hint of sugar. It's nice. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon for another Kookily Bushcraft video. Bye for now.